But that is whipped off his pads, and that is a splendid boundary. It's a fast outfield. There's no stopping that one. Sehwag has a boundary.
Wasn't that far away from that field, that short mid-wicket, but it went so quickly off the turf and then raced away along the outfield. Very quick onto the back foot.
But that didn't get up. Bit of misfielding there will allow them to come back for the second. Kulasekara it is. Well, he's gone for that. That was just a little short. Not really, just a little bit of room, and Sehwag has hit it on the rise, and he's going to go back for 3. Didn't quite get a hold of it, but he's got 3 effective runs.
Well, an inquiry, Dilshan and Jawad have appealed, and a review. A review requested by Jawad, and I have to say it wasn't the most confident of appeals from the Sri Lankans, but let's have a look.
No problem with the no ball, and I think this review has come especially on the idea of Dilshan, because he's the one who's more convinced that Sehwag has edged it. This doesn't really show anything. The only thing is that on the way, it might have just kissed the glove or anything, but that angle doesn't really show that it hit the bat.
If there is nothing that conclusively says that the initial decision was wrong, then it stays with the on-field umpire's first impressions of it.
Little tickle, and it'll go for 4. Although this outfield is pretty soggy, but it ran to the boundary.
Just got his line a bit too straight. He tends a lot to bowl wicket to wicket. It's gone away from the length and it's just stood up and it's been thrashed by Sehwag. 50 comes up for India.
Similar delivery where he got out in the last match, but on that occasion it was much in control. There you go. Wasn't really looking to hit it towards square leg, looking to hit toward mid-wicket. In control. Not enough pace in the delivery, not enough bounce. Over. 12 gone, 50 without loss. Down the track and hit it over the top. I think it'll go all the way. That's gone for the first 6 of the match.
Dismissive shot from Sehwag. Good use of the feet, plays the faster bowlers with a certain measure of composure, and plays the slow bowling equally well. Doesn't give it that much air, Mendes, when he was down the track. He's not going to stop playing his shots. That will run across this soggy outfield. 11 off the over. 61 without loss.
That's slashed away. Great shot. A typical Sehwag shot. He really sort of is looking to take on the Sri Lankan bowlers now.
What a shot. Just the room outside the off stump. Wasn't that short? It was almost on the bounce that he's played almost a square drive. But that's what he does. He just goes on, and again, not too much foot movement, but that's never been his forte. That's beautifully played. He was just literally caressing it, and the ball has sped away to the fence for a splendid boundary. So now this qualifies as India's best partnership on this ground. 80 without loss. But take a look.
Absolutely, and that is why I think Sehwag could be so dangerous. So he can be devastating playing those big shots. Oh, beautifully struck. Beats Was, a diving Was. Great shot again. End of the over. 84 without loss. Oh, straight away puts Muralidharan away for 4. Draws back and places the ball into that vacant area on the offside. Brings up his 50. He's looking ominous. Once again, just steers it into that region.
Brings up the 100. Just holding his ground. He's reading the flight well, Virender Sehwag. Little bit of space outside the off stump, and he's latched on. There's no fielder there, square of the wicket on the offside. Now they've got a fielder.
Oh, this time he sits straight and another boundary. Fine shot.
Well, if you bowl like that, it's going to be put away. Wherever you keep your fielders, you can't set a field for bad bowling. He's pitching it far too short, Murli, from round the track, round the wicket. This is short. He's pulled it down, and Virender Sehwag is quick to dispatch it.
This has got a field which is predominantly more on the... it's not getting the turn he's really looking for, particularly with that off break of his. Oh, glorious shot. Hit it on the half volley. No stopping it. 115 without loss.
Oh, that was well bowled. That was very well bowled.
Put away nicely by Sehwag. Was has got too many in the deep at fine leg and deep backward square leg, but that was too short and it didn't bounce either. It was there to be pulled and hit in front of mid-wicket, and Sehwag did just that.
Now that's flown past Van Dort's left. It was in the air. I think it would have carried had he been more to his left. 133 without loss. This one gone down. That flew quickly. Jawatna held a sharp one down at the SSC. That literally flew to lunch in the same vein in which he's played all through his innings so far. It's the most runs before lunch at Galle in any test match, surpassing 145 by Sri Lanka against South Africa.
Oh, hammered it away. Oh, that's a great shot. A fabulous one.
That's remarkable. That really is remarkable. It's the second ball that he has faced after the resumption. He's just an amazing personality. Plays with real freedom, regardless of most circumstances.
Oh, drives down the ground. What a fine shot again. Brings up his 100. A very, very good innings. First century in Sri Lanka. Against Sri Lanka. And what his 15th 100. And whenever he makes runs, India's always in control.
87 balls. 87, 15 fours and 2 sixes. It's not only the fact that he has 100, but the style in which he's batted. Extremely aggressive. And why bring it up the 100 that is in any different form as opposed to the way that he's been playing all through this innings?
Worked it officially. That's run down for 4 as well. 33 overs bowled, 173 for 1.
Bowling at Sehwag on off stump just outside.
And there it is. He's gone over the top this time. But he is about to say may not get the boundary, and he doesn't. The outfield is pretty soggy and heavy. That's headed for the boundary. Slow outfield or fast, it doesn't matter. Really got after that one, Sehwag. He's reading Mendes well.
Yes, there's that huge gap on the offside. And if it's there, if it's outside off stump, there's every chance for the batsman to do that. That was pushed through a little quicker. Looked like the wrong one, and he picked it up well.
And another, this time short, this time more room for him. Virender Sehwag has got 2 boundaries in consecutive deliveries, both pretty brilliant.
The first one he had to make the stroke, but here it was very short. And if there are no fielders, there's every chance that you can put it away.
And it cost 309 as well, so it better be good. Oh, that is brilliant. That is a real thiggity. That is worth travelling miles to see. Brilliant.
You couldn't do it any better than that. Coming down the track and driving that straight past the bowler. High back lift again. Umpire Billy Doctorow just letting it go, avoiding hitting his feet, and well, he did that. 19th boundary for Sehwag. See 2 sixes as well. What a strike rate for a test match, 107.9.
Somehow it changed. Short ball, and that's been put away into the gap. It may not reach the fence, but they're going to come back for the second. Starts with a friendly short ball. That should steady some nerves in the minds of the batsmen. It's always good to get a few runs up early in the morning.
It's in the air for a little while, but a little bit away from the fielders. Round about 4th slip, floating 4th slip, but gone for the boundary. 230 for 4.
It was in the air. He was again a little lucky that it didn't go to hand. There was that staggered slip. There was the first slip and a third slip and a 5th slip, and it went in between those. And that's a great shot. There's a fielder in the deep, and he can't make it. There's a fielder position just for that, to dry up Sehwag's boundaries, but he's going after Voss.
And I'd wager that his runs have come certainly quicker. 150 for Virender Sehwag. 11th score of 150 or more in Test match cricket. And it's come from 144 balls.
In the last 11 centuries he scored, he's gone beyond 150. And that has happened since 2003.
Bill. Make that 3. What a shot. Good use of the feet coming leg side of the ball. And he's been quiet for long enough. He's decided to branch out again.
There's that huge gap on the offside. And Sehwag had his eye on that. Came out very quickly. Quick use of the feet. And he gave himself enough room so that he could swing the bat, take it from the stumps and hit it through the offside.
The leg. So he's had to be a lot more precise because there are a lot of fielders and it's a bit risky to take them on to go over them. This is high. Now, has it got enough legs on it? No, it's gone over the ropes. Now, he ran out of room on the boundary there.
A couple of 10 seconds for Sehwag as he went through with the shot. The ball was in the air for a very long time. Oh, he's just stepped over, he's then dropped it and it's fallen over the line. It's Virender Sehwag who's on the field.
He definitely ran out of room. Always have to be conscious of where his footing was. See there, the foot was on the rope anyway. Have fallen within the boundary. Not enough on it. That is when you're robbed of a boundary. That certainly would have been 4 had it not hit the stump. 270 for 4.
He's gone it straight past and it is 6. That is a terrific hit. I got the impression that he was trying to hit it on the onside. He sliced it a bit and yet went, in fact, the safest area on the park, straight over the bowler's head.
Yes, he comes down the track there and definitely looked as if he was going to hit to the leg side. He gave himself room, got his foot out of the way.
Double 100 to Virender Sehwag. 5th score of 200 and above in Test match cricket. A destructive innings and one of the very best you would have seen from anyone at this level.
Oh, what an innings this has been, really. You could see the entire dressing room. They're on their feet. And Sehwag, an innings for his team in the context of the Indian innings. This has been a wonderful innings. Apart from Sehwag and Gambhir, we haven't really seen too many runs there. Apart from Laxman, 30 odd low down. Complete dominance, and you could see even the Sri Lankans fully appreciative of the manner in which he's played. 22 boundaries and 4 sixes. This was how the 200 came. Just squeezed it between those two fielders. I think there was a sense of relief there because he's worked so hard for this. Again, he changed the tempo from time to time in the innings.